All right, here we go. Last show of Wednesday here at Black Hat. All right, scoot over a little bit so we get on camera. All right, here we go.
Great.
1, 2, 3. Welcome to SecurityGuyTV.com at Black Hat 2017 in Las Vegas. And what's your name, young man?
I am Tony Gauda, CEO of Thin Air.
Thin Air. I like that name.
Thank you.
Because to me, that's the internet's air. It's thin. It just kind of makes sense. I'm thinking of all kinds of things. But why don't you tell me what you guys do?
Yeah, so we actually have invented a superpower for security analysts. We can literally tell you exactly where an insider breach occurred within your organization within about 90 seconds.
90 seconds?
It's pretty incredible.
Oh boy, another Security Guy radio exclusive here. Tell me how that works.
So it's actually very simple. We invented a new technology. What this technology is what we like to call information attribution. And how this works is that every single person that sees a particular data element, if that is a credit card number, if that is a social security number, if it is a special project name, we attribute that information to a person and we keep that historically. So in the event that information is lost in the organization or leaked outside of the organization, we actually have a list of all the people that had the access and the opportunity to do that thing. So it's actually a very simple concept, but we've got some ML and AI on the back end that actually surfaces the most probable person within the organization that actually did the thing.
That's good old-fashioned cop work. That's how we did it back in the day.
That's exactly
no, it's
right.
true.
That's exactly
and
right.
I talk about everybody on the show, Dorothy, don't I, about how, why don't you guys act like cops? Well, because we're not cops, we're cyber guys, right? And putting the cyber guy with the cop together, that's the right combination. Yeah, that's really good. Makes a lot of sense.
Thank you. It seems to resonate really well with CISOs.
And what's your what's the solution rate? I mean, are you hitting 100% of these things, or where are you hitting?
Yeah, so we literally just did we just deployed to a pretty large consulting firm, and this was just last week. Within the first 2 hours, we found the first insider. Within the first 48, we actually found 3 total.
What?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, that's amazing.
We're very excited about it. The market's responding.
And what was the insider doing, by the way?
So they were actually stealing the whole contact database from the organization itself. So they were trying to set up a competing consulting firm by using their existing clients.
And you just happened to catch them at that time.
Well,
wow.
So they knew that something terrible was happening because they started seeing their employees starting new companies. So the question was, how are they doing this? So they contacted us, we deployed our software to the organization, and literally, when our sales engineer got on the plane, they saw the first alert. It was fantastic.
I love to hear stuff like that. Success stories, that's fabulous.
Protecting IP. In terms of your product, how are you differentiated from the firms in your space that offer similar services?
So we are built from day one to solve the insider threat problem. And I think that is a huge differentiator between us and everybody else. No one else gives you the ability to kind of have that historical view of everyone that actually had access and saw the information that's in question.
Right.
And since you have that historical view, we can then in real time suggest exactly who took the information and back that with evidence. So it's not just the magic box that just makes an unknown conclusion. That literally is, this is who we think it is, and this is exactly why we think it's this person. So it's very
I am so excited about this. I'm going to tell you a quick story. I'm at Fox. This is in 96, 97, and I have a bunch of wallet thefts going on.
Mm-hmm.
13 of them over a period of about 2 months.
Mm-hmm.
We can't figure it out.
Right.
So I dump all the data from the access control and phone records into our system, Access 2.0. Get a guy, we do some crunching. I say, tell me of all the 10,000 employees, who might have been here for some of these times, right? I expected, 1,000 employees were here. Okay, one guy was there for all 13 thefts. The next closest appearance of 10 people were only there for about 7 thefts.
Yeah.
And guess who it turned out to be? What a coincidence, because we put out a hidden camera. There comes the guy to show up. He went to grab it and went, no.
Nice.
He backed up. Something spooked him, right?
Nice.
And then he got fired from that department. He went to work for a senior VP. HR wouldn't let me tell about his past.
Sure.
And so he stole the identity of that stolen VP, who was a friend of mine. And I told him about it years later. He was all pissed off. I was sworn to secrecy, right? So you guys are doing exactly what I've been preaching for years and years and years. This was 96, 97 I was talking about this.
Yeah.
And I always say that the data's there. We just got to find it. The answer's there. Everybody leaves something.
It is there.
And if you can't analyze it, you step aside. Let's get somebody that can. I'm really excited about this. This is great.
Even when you told your story, it actually reminded me of, so in a previous life, I actually built the fraud prediction systems at MasterCard. So it's actually a very similar approach.
Yeah.
Doing fraud analysis, when we're trying to figure out if a transaction is made by you or an adversary. So it's a very similar approach, and that's actually why that was the core the core way that we approached the problem was kind
Yeah.
of borrowing some of those things.
Well, and the car companies have been in it a long time. If I wind up going to a Chuck E. Cheese, Chuck doesn't go to Chuck E. Cheese. Something's wrong with that. Let's stop the car to make sense. Yeah, that's
right.
excellent.
Yeah.
Now, how long you guys been around?
I think over 4 years now. So we actually
Old timers in the
we're-
business.
So I think we're dinosaurs. Yeah. Well, what's great is that we just spent a lot of time perfecting the technology. So we've been working with a lot of very large organizations, kind of behind the scenes, validating this thing works. And we've doing this for about 4 years. Spent a lot of time developing this technology, and now we're letting the world know that we exist. And we're seeing fantastic traction. Really excited.
I wish I had a big network to put it on because I put it on there. It's fabulous. It's really good. All right. We're a little short on time. They're going to kick us out of the room here, Black Hat, but it's thinair.com.
Yes.
My last question to you, Tony. What keeps you up at night? What worries you?
That more people don't know that we exist.
Well, that's a very good capitalistic thing to worry about.
You're the CEO.
Excellent. Excellent. Now, maybe tomorrow, if we have some more time, come on by the set and then see if we can slip you and get some more information out of you.
Oh, I'd love to do it.
Yeah, I'm very proud
Thank
of you.
you
This
so
is
much
excellent.
for having me.
This is the right solution for everybody.
It's an honor.
Excellent.
Thank you.
Thanks for
Thank
coming
you.
on SecurityGuideTV.com and Black Hat 2017.
Thanks, guys.
Over and out.
All right.
Easy.
Now. Sound good? We're going to clean that up for you. We'll take care of it.
That one's just pretty full, so I don't know.
You got a 5 round out of here.
Yeah, we are. Okay, so
Thank you so much.
I've been talking to this since the 90s, talking about stuff, and I wrote an article. You can look it up on Security Magazine. It's an old article. The detective in the database. That was that case. I wrote it down. How we did it. It was called data mining back then. It wasn't. They coined the phrase back then. And that never would have been solved.
That's great. Now, I love your analogy of the old fashioned. I never actually thought about that. That's exactly what it is.